Welcome to the Future Week 15 bonus game numero 2. This week we have an important playoff game, even though the game is between, you can see, the 9-4 San Diego Chargers, who are in first place in the AFL West, and the 4-9 Los Angeles Rams, who are in third place in the NFL West. The reason why it's important is that the San Diego Chargers, who are just coming off a defeat of the Cleveland Browns in Week 14, are going to hopefully, for them, take advantage of the loss of their rival Denver Broncos in Week 15 of again against those same Cleveland Browns earlier yesterday. If you saw it on this very channel or the Phantom Fighter channel, the Denver Broncos lost to the Cleveland Browns 21-14 on the final play of the game, where a pass was caught out of bounds. Touchdown pass was caught out of bounds. So this has significance for our good friend Phantom Fighter. If the Chargers win, then I believe that pretty much wraps up the AFC West. Either the Chargers need to win 2 of the final 3 or this one. But if they do lose, then let's see here. Their speed. Slow. Jump to end of game. Sorry about that. I just want to make sure I don't screw this up. So anyway, here's the kickoff. The Rams home at the Chargers at the Rams. And here comes the quarterback for the San Diego Chargers. And by 1962-61, the Chargers did move from LA to San Diego, and that is Jack Kemp, quarterback for the San Diego Chargers and future Buffalo Bill. There we go. Let's go Rams. We got 1st and 10. We got play action pass. Kemp is looking with all sorts of time, rolling right for some odd reason, and throwing it to nobody in particular. Kemp had all the time in the world. Let's look at that O-line that gave him all that time. Ron Mix, right tackle. Way too slow. There's Phil Lowe, Paul Lowe, Bo Robertson, Corsic, Luther Hayes, and Moulton. 2nd down and 10. Looks like he's in the pistol formation. That's not done. And there's a play action again to Paul Lowe, and again Kemp runs away from nobody and throws it out of bounds. I don't know why Kemp has happy feet. There's the Lamar Lundy and Deacon Jones. It should be the fearsome foursome coming very soon. Les Richard, Jack Purdy, Bob Long. Clinton Thomas, Lyndon Crow, Ross Cole, and Eddie Meter are your defensive backs. All right, we got 3rd and 10, 2 incomplete passes, and Jack Kemp not being able to stand still in the pocket. Kemp goes back. He throws a long pass, and it is tipped and incomplete. So if you're a Rams fan or a Broncos fan, then the opening drive started off wonderfully for you. This is really a good pass. You can see Meter was all over the wide receiver there, Don Norton. So after 3 plays, 3 incomplete passes, and we have a punt. away, and the fair catch called at the 27, and there's a little extracurricular activity. That's not flagged. And here comes the starting quarterback for the Los Angeles Rams. Frank Ryan, soon to be Cleveland Brown, is heading out and leaving the 4-9 line. First and 10, and he too, the Rams are also in a pistol formation. Ryan throws immediately for his first catch. Number 33, Ollie Matson. Famed Chicago Cardinal. And a big old tackle by number 50. Seth Allen. All right, first and 10 at the 38.5, let's say. Ryan hands off. Oh my goodness, up the middle. Look at the wheels on number 28 for the Rams. Just showed some speed and power on that play. Elwood, who would appear to be a roster player. And the good news for you fans, if you have two ways to watch on the John M channel, the New York Giants will be going very soon to clinch the NFL East title tonight. All right, first and 10 at the Chargers 45-yard line. Ryan is in pistol again. Hands it off to number 28. And now who that is. But he gets a 6-yard gain. Feeling quite stupid right now. And number 28 gets the third carry in a row, and he's just carrying it up. See who can find out who that is. There's the offensive line, and there's number 28 kind of sitting there. Carroll Dale, Ollie Matson. Something tells me that we need to get the Rams looked at on our little thing here. And Frank Ryan throws the pass and completes it, so first down. The Los Angeles Rams are just kind of moving the ball up and down the field right now, shockingly. First and 10, one back formation. Phillips in motion. Ryan's back to pass, and he scrambles. Looks like a quarterback draw. And he's going to draw all the way down for 15 yards, down to about the 17-yard line. And this Los Angeles Rams team is not the team we are expecting to see today. There we go. First and 10 at the 17-yard line. Have not had a negative play on the drive yet. Pistol formation. Ryan back to pass. Completes another pass. 3 for 3 for 21 yards on this drive. Completes the pass to number 81. Carroll Dale, future Green Bay Packer. And looks like Carroll Dale just kind of ran a little curl pattern and curled and got in the zone and got open. Looks like Curtis Atkins is now on the backfield. Right, we'll people back. 28 is Wood. Whoever that is currently just lighting up. And for there's big Ernie Ladd anchoring that Charger defense. Chuck Allen, Paul McGuire, and Emil Harris. And then your backs are Bob Zeman, Charlie McNeil, George Blair, and Charlie Gibbs, I believe. All right, 3rd and 3. Chargers need to stop to get a field goal attempt. And they're in a I formation in the field. Oh, and speaking of Ernie Ladd, he says hello. And the Rams are stopped for, it says, no game, but it looks like we lost some of the game. And then you see that lad just kind of broke the block of Hunter and question. So I'm guessing we're going to have a 21-27 yard field goal attempt by Danny Villanueva. No, it's a fake one. Villanueva's looking to pass. Completely wide open to number 25, Dwayne Allen, for the touchdown. And the Rams are just pulling all the tricks out of the hat on this drive. And right out of the gate, we have a touchdown on a trick play. And you can see the pylon cam and stunning 1960s technology. Excuse me. And there's number 50. And the Chargers kind of going, Chuck Allen just kind of going, look at that. Well, I think Villanueva's got to kick the extra point. It's up in the field. 10 plays, 73 yards, 3 minutes and 25 seconds. And the Rams have taken a 7-0 lead over the favored Chargers. Excuse me. There's Bob Scarpito out of Notre Dame with the kickoff return. Lad. That is 1-1-2. Anyway, we got 1st and 10 at 24, and the Chargers need to wake up. Oh, there's running back Paul Lowe up the middle on the left-hand side. And they're going to give him a -1 yard gain. An odd little Maddenism right there, even though clearly Paul Lowe got to probably the 30-yard line, maybe the 28. But because he was knocked back and tried to balance himself. Anyway, there's Kemp back to pass. All the time in the world, throwing incomplete. Kemp is 0 for 4. And just looks, once you say it, he looks pathetic right now. He's scrambling when he doesn't need to. Hasn't even come close to a wide receiver. And 3rd and 11, and the Chargers really need. And here's Kemp back to pass, and he does a quarterback draw, and it's going to work. As it gets all the way up to the 39-yard line. 16 yards on the carry. Les Richter with the tackle. And Jeff Kemp, who has yet to complete a pass, has 16 yards running and leads his team in total offense. Clearly the Rams must have been, Rams were in man coverage. And so everybody had their backs turned, and when the line held their blocks and split it right down the middle, off he went. So, just under the 40-yard line. Kemp is under center for the first time this game. And Paul Lowe again, up the middle. 50, oh, makes a move. 40, 35, 30, and he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. 61 yards for Paul Lowe, and the Chargers are a point away from tying this ball game. Paul Lowe's speed just kind of made that play up. And once he made the one move right here, right there, gave a little limp leg, and off he went. You see the blocking was great. Broke one tackle of Deacon Jones. All right. Flying off the pass. Hold. Kick is good. So, with a minute and 53 seconds left in the first quarter, we have a tie ball game. Hope you're enjoying the game from the LA Coliseum today. Got the ball to 20, 25, 30. Ooh. Made it all the way out to the 32-yard line with number 82. Red Phillips, a former first-round pick from 1958 draft out of Auburn. There's the playoff picture. You can see the Rams are nowhere on the screen. And the biggest news, the Cowboys losing to the Eagles. The Eagles are now tied, but because of tiebreakers, they're still trailing the Cowboys. Any combination of Eagles victory and Cowboys loss will end the Super Bowl champs run of repeating. Back to the game, you see that Mr. Wood again had a 4-yard carry. Lions back to pass, looking, scrambling to his left. Now takes off with the ball, and he too can run. That is true. Big news out of the AFC West, if you watch Ryan here deciding to cut the ball and run all the way up to the 45 yards, is that with the Green Bay Packers losing yesterday to the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears beating the San Francisco 49ers, we now have a new division leader in the Chicago Bears by virtue of beating the Green Bay Packers, handing the Packers season sweep of the Packers. And if the Cardinals can beat the Lions tomorrow, then the Cardinals will be in first place. Breaking news. We do have the Giants are playing right now. The Giants game has begun on the John M channel, so if you have a desire to watch a possible Super Bowl representative in the NFL, the Giants are starting their game against the Atlanta Falcons, who last appeared by beating the Dallas Cowboys in 2 weeks ago. Last week, I should say. There's Ryan, 3rd and 9. Is sacked by big number 86 from the San Diego Chargers, Earl Faison. And you see Frank Ryan's back to pass, and everybody's pretty much covered. He starts to run, and then Faison comes in and makes the tackle. So after a great opening drive, the Rams are forced to punt. And that is true. Phantom Fighter, as you may read, Falcons do lead their division of semi-pro players. There will be no actual NFL team in the NFL South until 1966. And that punt goes all the way through the end zone. So the Atlanta Falcons, who do hold the lead and are most likely going to win that division and be represented in the playoff, are currently playing on the John M channel against the 61 New York Giants. Anyway, back to this game. Kemp back to pass again. Completes a short pass out on the right to number 24, Luther Hayes. That is the final play of the first quarter. And you have the Chargers 7 and Rams 7. Please enjoy Gatorade watching this game. I don't know who those clowns are, and I will say that anyway, 2nd and 4. The 26-yard line. Kemp is in the shotgun formation, and the right guard for the San Diego Chargers got a head start on everybody, and that'll knock everybody back 5 yards. Ernie Barnes. North Carolina Central. Alright. 2nd and 9. Paul Lowe with the draw. And he makes it all the way up to the 23-yard line. 2-yard gain. 3rd and 7. Maybe that was Deacon Jones with the tackle. Oh my goodness. Falcons have an early lead on the Giants. 7-0. Kemp, play action pass. Goes deep down the field to number 89. I'm sorry, 88. Don Norton. What a beautiful strike that was. It's 46. Alvin Hall was in coverage chasing and he just couldn't keep up. After going 0 for 3 on passing on the first drive, 0 for 4 actually, he completed his last 2 passes. And hand off to Paul Lowe, and Paul Lowe gets crushed by number 48, Les Richter. And number 76 as well, John Lovitri. I'll say Lovitri, Compton, California. Les Richter out of the University of California. Alright, 2nd and 12. Kemp is in shotgun. Oh, and another draw to Paul Lowe. He gets by the linebacker and makes it all the way to a 35-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 6. Looked like Alvin Hall, I'm sorry, the right cornerback, Alvin Hall, could have made the play, but he just missed him, and Paul Lowe ran right by him. 3rd and 6 at the 34-yard line. Kemp, back to pass. Campbell gives up. And he sees wide open field and goes all the way down to a 20-yard line. So just like that, the Chargers are automatically in the red zone. You see in replay here, he's just looking, and it looks like they're in the zone. The Rams are in the zone, but it's a really deep zone. And the first one to get up to be able to stop him was Bob Long. Alright, so 1st and 10, just inside the 20. Kemp in shotgun formation again. Just under 5 minutes to go to halftime. There's Kemp. There's a completed pass to number 46. Bob Scarpito, a rookie, 9th round pick from this draft. That's 2nd and 2. And they're just in shotgun formation again. Scarpito in motion. There's Kemp, throws it to Lowe out of the backfield and gets all the way down to the 3-yard line after he just gets crushed by Jack Pardee, the linebacker on the sideline, future coach of the Washington Redskins, and Keith Myers, I believe. Oh, we'll try to figure it back. Yep, there he is, number 32, Jack Pardee. Just crushes Lowe, and he does fumble the ball, but fortunately out of bounds. So it's 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. Looks like Lowe is out of the game, and number 74 for San Diego gets a little quick, and that's Ron Mix, the All-Pro. Jumps, and it'll now be 1st and 8 at the 8-yard line. And Paul Lowe is still out of the game after that hit. Did not come up injured, but I'm guessing he needs a break. And they do a draw from number 26, Bo Robertson. Goes right up the middle and is introduced to Deacon Jones. for second and goal at the 7. I have to think that the Rams could really appreciate a stop here. There's Kemp, finds an outlet and completes for the touchdown to Luther Hayes. And just like that, 2 quick touchdowns, and the San Diego Chargers are taking the lead 13-7. See, Hayes had gone out in the flat, and number 85 just could not keep up. I'm sorry, 86 for 2. And try for extra points. Snap, falls down, kick is on the way, and good. And while the Chargers were taking the lead, 14-7, over on the John M channel, the New York Giants have come back and tied it. And it's now 7-7. And the ball is kicked off. And just at the goal line, the kickoff return, puts it up to a 27-yard line. Marvin Aston, still returning punts at this about his age. 31 years old right now. Larry Wood, there's the mystery running back. First and 10 at the 28. And there is Larry Wood, makes a move, makes another move, and gets all the way up to the 45-yard line, tackled by number 34, Bob Zeman. See the hole just open up on the left-hand side, and then Mr. Wood did a juke move right there, and Mr. Maul McGuire just kind of had to stop and go back and get his shorts. All right. Hank Ryan is in the pistol formation. And he hands off to Wood again, but this time he is stopped in the backfield for a 1-yard gain by number 79, Bill Hudson. Second and 9. Wood gets the ball on the right-hand side and makes it all the way to the 46-yard line of the Chargers, 37. And you can see the score at the bottom of the screen. The Eagles beat the Cowboys 20-5. Tampa Bay is beating Carolina 24-7. And the Saints beat the hapless Redskins 35-31. Ryan's back and pass. There's a quarterback draw up the middle all the way down to the 30-yard line for a gain of about 15 yards. Down to a 29. First gets punched by Bob Zeman and Chuck Allen on the play, but you see he just goes back and boom, he's gone right at the middle. Gets key blocked by number 20. This 27. Curtis Atkins and able to get all the way down. So this is a good response by the Rams. It's about 28 seconds before the 2-minute warning. Calls an audible. Ryan calls an audible on the play. And Joe Marconi gets into the game for a play and runs to the right-hand side for a gain of 3 yards. Will they get the play off before a 2-minute warning? There's something that would be almost not newsworthy. Giants going for it on 4th down. I don't even know if the Giants have a punter. I've heard rumors that they do. All right, 2 minutes left. An exciting game. We got the San Diego Chargers ahead, Rams 14-7. but the Rams are on the 26-yard line. 2nd and 7. Frank Ryan is doing a marvelous job of leading them down the field here. Empty backfield. Ryan's back to pass and throws it in the flat to number 81. Paul McGuire with the tackle. It is number 81. Carroll Dale gets knocked by his own. It's a bold tragedy, but the Giants convert about 80% of them. Yes, they do. Third and 5. Wood is blanks Ryan to his left. And Ryan goes back and he cuts the ball and runs, but he does not get the first down. And the Chargers call timeout. 4th and 1 with 1:31 left. Ball is at the 20-yard line. So the question is, will the Rams go for it or take the safe bet and kick the field goal? They are kicking the field goal. Danny Villanueva, so this will be a 37-yard attempt. A little bit longer than an extra point. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. So with 1:27 left in the game, the Rams have answered for the field goal and is now San Diego 13 to San Diego 12. Alright, going away to kick the ball off. Down to the 10-yard line. Ooh, and what a brutal hit. Sequence and brings it back to the 27-yard line. So Jack Kemp will have about 1:20 to go 73 yards for a touchdown, or let's say 53 yards for an easy chip shot. 1:24. Kemp's got a 3 wide receiver set. And play action pass. Kemp is looking, rolling to his left, and he is going to run with the ball and gets out of bounds. Gains about 3 yards on the play. There we go, 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line. That play took about 8 seconds. Kemp's back to pass, throws it underneath to Paul Lowe, and he gets all the way to the 38-yard line, down to 1:07. And Paul Lowe's letting everybody know that he did get a first down while the clock is ticking. Great job catching a run, but you got to think that grand scheme of things, that's not going to help you. I've seen even though we're getting all sorts of highlights, but the clock is not going. It's 1:01. They're just, oh, there's the timeout. That's just interesting. So the Chargers do take a timeout. Got one left. On the 38-yard line. We really only need to probably go another 35 yards to get within Villanueva's range. I'm sorry. Not Villanueva. George Blair's hands. There's Kemp back to pass. Oh, and Deacon Jones says, I've had enough of you running. And sacks him in the backfield at 35. Plus there's a holding penalty on number, I did not see that. Needless to say, it's 1st and 20 now, and that killed some time. Kemp is back to pass, getting blitzed, gets knocked around by his own guy, and now Kemp's off the ball running, and he gets to the 40-yard line, but fumbles. But it looks like the Chargers have recovered. There's Kemp running, and he makes it all the way up to the 40, but the ball is stripped by number 86, McKeever. It looks like it's picked up. Yep, it goes down, but it's picked up by number 67, I think. But the Chargers, the ball is just, time is just clicking. We're down to 39 seconds. 2nd and 8. We need to get some tough yardage in a hurry. And Kemp throws it away. And what the good thing is that at least there was at least the clock had stopped. Alright, so we're at 3rd and 8 from the 41-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Kemp is back to pass. They do have a blitz. Kemp, oh my goodness, Kemp throws a long pass down the sideline to number 83, and he is tackled at the 1-yard line. Pass is complete to Korsic. Dave Kosoric. What a big play. So with 16 seconds left, the Chargers are on the 2-yard line. Ryan cannot take a sack and can't be tackled inbound. Ryan goes back to pass. He scrambles and he takes a sack. There's 12 seconds left. Can he down the ball before? Looks like he'll get a chance to spike the ball. No, he's going to pass it. And it's incomplete, and there's 2 seconds left. Wow. That is the slowest 8 seconds I've ever seen in my life. The San Diego Chargers will have time to kick a field goal. Here comes George Blair for what amounts as an old school extra point, 22 yards. And it's up and good. Well, it was an entertaining little ride, but the San Diego Chargers were able to get 3 points out of it and extend the lead back to 7. And it looks like after the first drive, the San Diego Chargers have found their groove as they scored on all 3 of their drives since the first one. You can see that they lead in passing yards, rushing yards, and average yards per play. It is important to point out that the Rams' only score of the game did come on a trick play, a fake field goal, and a pass from Danny Villanueva to Dwayne Allen. Well, as we keep looking at these highlights here, I will give you a little history on the first time the Rams and the Chargers actually met. 14-14 in New York. Thanks for the update there, Phantom Fighter. There's a barn burner going on. Glad to see the Falcons are giving somebody else a hard time. And we're already at the start of the second half. Rams get the ball, and you see Turner. Oh, what a move there by number 82. He's tackled by number 41. That's Red Phillips bringing the ball up to the 28-yard line. Being tackled by Charlie Fowler. And there's Larry Wood, the unknown guy. He's got 10 carries for 56 yards. All right, Frank Ryan comes up under center. One back formation, double tight end. And there's Larry Wood, gets the run, and my goodness, what a move. And he's up to the 50-yard line and is tackled at the 45 of San Diego. A gain of almost 30 yards. So one big play, and the Rams are already in Charger territory. I formation this time. Phillips in motion. And Larry Wood gets the ball again, but number 79, Bill Hudson, takes him down for no gain on the play. I will finish my history of when the first time the Rams played the Chargers. I will say it was in 1970, the year of the merger. Anyway, back to pass. Ryan goes back and takes the ball under and almost starts to slide, but keeps going for another 4 yards all the way down to the 30-yard line for a gain of 10 yards, 15 yards, I'm sorry. You can see he goes back and he looks and he just cuts the ball and runs right away as the defensive line do not keep in their lanes. And the right guard, is able to push the defensive tackle for the Chargers into the middle and give a huge lane for Frank Ryan to run with. And ends up 30. This is their best looking drive since the very first drive of the game. Ryan calls it. Oh. Marconi with the carry for about 6 yards. Down to a 24-yard line. I'm in a pistol formation. 3 receivers to the right. And back to pass. He's looking. Now he cuts the ball under, and he's going to run again for another first down, all the way down to a 15-yard line. Tackled by number 47, Bud Whitehead. But nonetheless, Ryan is using his legs to help move his team right down the field. Ryan has been wanting to throw the ball a couple times this drive, but nobody's been able to get open. But he's not kept him from making positive yardage by running the ball and using his legs to get first down. There's Wood again, running pass on the left-hand side, and he's going to go in the end zone for a touchdown. It's his first rushing touchdown, which is surprising since we really have no idea who this guy is. As far as I know, he wasn't on it. You can see he comes right past and runs right past looks like Paul McGuire. And then out comes number 80, Ron Neary, for a touchdown. Just like that, and a little under 3 minutes and 20 seconds, the Rams marched right down the field on the strength of almost all running plays, I believe, and it tied this game up 17-all. Oh, he had a move there, and he gets the ball up to a 30-yard line. So we might hear that well. Number 46, Bob Scarpetto. Or Scarpetto. He's a rookie. That's right, 9th round pick from 1961 out of Notre Dame. Anyway, there's Mr. Kemp. He's back out on the field after getting a 7-point lead at halftime. He comes back out, and it's all gone. I formation. Hands it off to Paul Lowe, who runs the left-hand side, off tackle, and gets all the way to the 36-yard line for a gain of 6 yards on the play. Alright, we're looking at 2nd and 4. Kemp is in the pistol formation. Hands the ball off to Lowe again, runs up the middle, and makes it up to the 41-yard line, but just shy of the first down. Let's call it the 40-yard and 2-foot line. And a very, very short 3rd and 1, more like 3rd and let's say about 6 inches. So high formation, tight right. Lowe gets the carry and goes up the middle and gets met in the hole by number 48. Les Richter, but Lowe did have enough to get to the first down as he did make it to the 42. Right. 3 wide receivers, tight end on the left. Kemp goes back to pass, and he's looking, and he throws a deep ball, overthrows a wide open receiver. Looks like he had Don Norton wide open down the left-hand sideline and just overthrew the ball. Put way too much air into the ball. If he had connected on that, it would have been a 6 point. He had at least 3 steps on his man. All right, pistol formation, second down and 10 at 42. Hands off to running back number 24, that is Paul Lowe. I'm sorry, Luther Hayes came in for Paul Lowe, but he was tackled in the backfield immediately by number 26, Robertson. And he's tackled by number 46. Alvin Hall made the tackle. All right, so we're at 3rd and 12. This is a big play here. 3 wide receivers. And play action pass. Kemp is looking and throws down the middle of the field and is caught by number 46, Bob Scarpetto, all the way down to the 34-yard line of the Rams for a first down. Scarpetto was on a crossing pattern and caught the ball at the 40 and was tackled by Lyndon Crow, who I don't know if he's on the coverage. Looks like it's his own defense. All right. Jack Kemp is back in hand, does a play action pass and is looking down the middle of the field, and it is caught at the 18-yard line by number 83, Dave Korosek. And they go in a hurry formation. And Kemp is ready back to pass. Looking, and it's a screen pass to Lowe. Gets a couple blocks, but it is met immediately at the 18-yard line by number 46, Alvin Hall. That's 2nd and 4. We're about ready to hit 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, and the Chargers are knocking on the door yet again. And several guys jump on the Chargers offensive line. They're going to call one DeLuca, but it could have been 3 of them. So it's 2nd and 9 now. Need to get to about the 7.5-yard line for a first down. Run back formation. And Bo Robertson is crushed in the backfield. I guess he makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Levitri with the tackle. All right. Ball's barely touching the 16-yard line. 3rd and 9. Kemp is in the back. Got the pass, and he's deciding to run the ball, but he's not going to get past number 32. Jack Pardee making another key play in the red zone. Kemp will only have a 2-yard gain, and the San Diego Chargers kicking unit will have to come out on the field. And see, he just let the ball run. Deacon Jones was beating his man, so it was necessary to scramble, but they even though they make it. All right, here comes George Blair for a 32-yard attempt. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 58 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, the San Diego Chargers are back on top in this very exciting game, 20-17. And the kick is off. Brings it up to a 25-yard line, does Red Phillips. 22-yard return. There's Joe Marconi, the fullback. He's got 2 rushes for 9 yards, which is very odd to put a little spotlight on him, but hey, why not? All right, will the Rams respond? Frank Ryan in the pistol. Hands off to Wood again, who goes right tackle and makes it all the way up to the 30, just over the 35-yard line for another 10 yards and a first down. Wood is just lighting it up this season. And as we approach the end of the third quarter, you have a feeling that whoever has the ball last is going to win this game. And I believe that is going to be, let's see, nope, might get one more play in. We'll have to get at least one more play in. All right, Frank Ryan goes under center. One back, two tight ends, and play action pass. And Ryan's looking, scrambling to his right, and he's going to take the ball and run, and he's going to get another first down. Take it all the way down to the 45-yard line, and fumbled the ball, but the ball was kicked out of bounds, and therefore will stay a Rams ball, and they're going to mark it back out at the 47-yard line. And there's Wood again. This time he's tackled by big number 74 Ernie Ladd. I'm sorry, 77 Ernie Ladd. And that will do it. We are at the end of the third quarter with the Chargers 20, Rams 17. While we go through the highlights of this, I do want to tell you, because we are all about history, and at least some of us are about, I assume all of us are about history, that's why we're doing this thing. The first time the Rams played the Chargers was in the year of the merger of 1970, October 4th. And the Rams beat the Chargers at the LA Memorial Coliseum 37-10. And that allowed the Rams to go 3-0 under George Allen, and the Chargers under Charlie Waller to go 0-2-1. All right, there's Ryan back to pass, and he throws a quick slant for a completed pass for another 10-yard gain. Number 82, Red Phillips. Ball is now at the Charger 36-yard line. And there's Ryan. He's running for it again, and he's going to have open field all the way down to the 17-yard line. And this game has really been a lot about the running quarterback, especially that has been the entire Ram offense. Him and Wood just been running. You see that the defensive ends for the Chargers just keep going straight up the field, not keeping any gap containment. And it's just been kind of easy going. All right, shotgun formation again. First and 10 at the 17. Ryan's back. He's going to run again. This time he's being shadowed and tackled by number 33 for the Chargers. Roscoe. And it looks like the Chargers finally got wise, and Ryan was only get out for a 3-yard gain. And still in the pistol. Hands it off to Wood. And he's met at the 12-yard line, maybe able to get up to the 11 by number 28. I'm sorry, that was the guy who tackled him. That was the Ram who was running the ball. Sorry about that. 3rd and 5. Ryan throws to the sideline and gets it to number 87. His first reception, because he is a roster filler as well. Anyway, it's 1st and goal now, and the Rams have a chance to take the lead here. I imagine fan fire is just jumping for joy at that. McNeil pushes number 87 out of bounds. First and goal at the 4. Frank Ryan is 6 for 7 passing. Ryan's back, looking, and he's going to scramble into the, oh no, he's going to get knocked down at the 2-yard line. Frank Ryan has 10 carries for 115 yards. So we're at the 1.5-yard line. 2nd and goal at the 2. Hands it off to number 56, Frank Williams, and I'm sorry, number 34, Joe Marconi, and Joe Marconi gets crushed by number 86, Earl Faison. Oh, it is 34. That was right. Yeah, Joe Marconi. Okay. Third and goal. Frank Ryan's back, looking, scrambles to his right, but he's sacked and his fumbles, and it looks like it's picked up by the Rams. Number 34 saves the day. Joe Marconi comes in and picks up. You knew that if quarterback keeps running and running, they're going to get hit, and they're going to fumble the ball, and you can see that Ryan is looking to his left and is sacked by number 28, and lucky for the Rams. Here he is. You can see he's running, and then there he is, big number 79. Bill Hudson comes on a stunt, makes this tackle, strip tackle, and the Rams are fortunate to be kicking a 28-yard field goal with Danny Villanueva. Ball is up and good. And with 3:54 left in the game, the Los Angeles Rams tie the San Diego Chargers 20-20. Now, Mr. Fighter, since you're listening to this game, correct me if I'm wrong, but since this is the 3 games left and the Chargers are only ahead by 1 right now, it's not completely for certain that if this win knocks the Broncos out of the playoffs, at least out of the championship race. Am I correct? The Chargers need to win the 2 of their final 3 in order for that to happen. And hopefully Phantom heard me and he can answer that question as Jack Kemp runs back out on the field. Okay, good. So this won't knock you out of the championship, just make it a lot harder. All right. Kemp hands off to Lowe, who runs to the left-hand side and is going to be gang tackled by a trio of Rams at the 23-yard line, losing 2 on a play. Les Richter leading the group. One of the first losses on the game. You see Dinkin Jones chasing with 46 and Les Richter there to help clean up. But if Richter missed him, whew, that's a crushing hit. Hill got jacked up. All right, 2nd and 12. Yeah, that's what I thought. And Lowe gets the ball again, and he is met by number 84 of the Rams, Bob Long, and makes a 2-yard gain. So it's 3rd and 10, and this is a big play. Chargers haven't been able to slow down the Rams all half. Kemp, play action, Saho, blitz coming up the middle by number 86, Mike McKeever, and gets Kemp for a 8-yard loss and forcing the punt. Chargers punt the ball, a nice punt all the way down to the 30-yard line. That is a big play for the Rams defense. All right. Frank Ryan hands the ball off to Wood, who's got a huge hole on the left-hand side, gets all the way up to the 44-yard line as the San Diego Chargers defensive line is just being pushed around all over the place. The touchdown saving tackle is made by Charlie McNeil, but the Charger defense needs to come up with some kind of play as they're just getting crushed right now up front. And there's Wood, and the guy to make that play is number 77, Ernie Ladd. The Rams have over 200 yards rushing in this game, as Frank Ryan has at least 115. Wood has 114. 2 minutes left, and they will not get to the X. So we're at the 2-minute warning in what has turned out to be a really entertaining game. We have the San Diego Chargers 20, the Los Angeles Rams 20. Here we are. 2 minutes left. Rams at their own 43-yard line, 2nd and 11. Ryan goes back to pass. Looking, is going to get to the right and is going to get to the 50-yard line. And there's going to be a face mask call, which is going to be another 15 yards, which will get down to the 35-yard line and within field goal range by number 93, George Blair. What a time to have a penalty like that. First and 10 at 35 with 1 minute 55 seconds left. Ryan goes back to pass, is looking, completes his pass over the left-hand side to, number 81, Carroll Dale, makes it to the 28-yard line, 2nd down and 3. And you have to think that the Chargers have got to start thinking about using their timeouts, assuming the Rams are going to get here within field goal position and a probable field goal out of this drive. A minute 40 left. Rams are in a tight formation. 2 tight ends on the right. A handoff. Oh, play action pass. Ryan's looking, and he does something again that we didn't expect. He runs the ball and gets all the way down to the 21-yard line for a first down, forcing the Chargers to call their first timeout. And here we are back, 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Ryan under center, and there's a false start, not to make things any easier for themselves. So left tackle for the Rams. Offense. Number 78 commits false, jumped, Jim Boke, or Boke. 1st and 15 at the 26. Wood gets the carry and is met in the middle by Lamar Lundy. I'm sorry, Lamar Lundy? No. Not Lamar Lundy, I'm sorry. Ernie Ladd, for no gains, forces the Chargers to call their second timeout. It's now 2nd and 14. And Ryan goes back to pass, throws it out of bounds. Oh, he does catch it though, so Dale with his 5th reception, but does the Chargers a favor by catching the pass and going out of bounds. So it'll be 3rd and 2. I could swear we might see an instant replay challenge, because it looks like, based on that replay, it looks like he stepped out of bounds. But there will be no challenge. So, okay, a very important play here. 3rd and 2. The Rams get it. They can bleed the clock down. And there's Wood, and they get the first down. So the Chargers call their last timeout, and you've got to be really excited there, Phantom Fighter. Minute 15 left in the ball game. Here's your situation. It's 1st and 10. The Rams are at the 10-yard line. And the Chargers are out without timeout. So the Rams could literally just kneel on the ball. Or give it to Wood. It gets all the way up to the 5-yard line. And now there's nothing the Chargers can do to stop the clock. Rams aren't exactly doing great clock management, though. You gotta think that they're just going to fall in. There's Wood again, and he is tackled in the backfield by number 96, Earl Faison. And Rams have to do one more play. As long as they don't fumble the ball, which he could very well have on that play. You gotta imagine that things are looking pretty good. Oh, they're gonna go ahead and do it right now on 3rd down. So this is a 22-yard attempt. Ball is down, kick is up. And you can tell by the sound of the noise, it is good. So with 6 seconds left in the game, the Rams have taken the lead 23-20 and have really made life harder for the San Diego Chargers in their playoff hopes. Will this run out the clock? This will not run out the clock. Now we can switch the ball and Seattle Seahawks beat the Dallas Texans 20-3. Well, this is your ball game. Barring a penalty, this will be the last play of the game. Yep, goes back to pass. He scrambles, throws to his left, and it is an incomplete pass, although number 46 almost had it, causing one Phantom Fighter to at least take a deep breath. But there's your final score. Los Angeles Rams pull off the upset and beat the San Diego Chargers 23-20. Definitely making it very hard. Well, I won't say very hard. Making it more difficult for the San Diego Chargers to get into the playoffs. They are now tied with the Broncos in first place, I believe, which means the Broncos are in the lead. If I am wrong, please correct me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Phantom Fighter, and I hope if you decide to watch this, you enjoyed my fairly mediocre commentary. This is a very entertaining game to watch. There you go. There's your updated. Chargers are 9-5. They still have a 1-game lead on the Denver Broncos with 2 games to play. So now, because of this, the Chargers do need to win out in order to make the playoff, to win the division. Broncos still need help, but it's still not impossible. At any rate, thanks for watching. Head on over to the John M channel where it might still be entertaining. It's probably going to be a blowout where the Falcons are playing the Giants as we speak. And then head on over to the Vinny X Wolf channel tomorrow to get the final game, which I believe will be the Bills, and they are playing Sunday. Thanks for watching, and that's all we got. Have a good night.